Do you see yourself as a savior of boxing?
Feel that you're being pulled in too many directions?
How do you cut down on the number of distractions in your training?
What motivates you to get into the ring again?
You know, I started from nothing. I never imagined that I can be like this. Being a congressman, boxer, it's a big achievement in my life. Millions of fans, they are expecting to my victory. I'm fighting again is because that's my job, boxing.
I have a lot of confidence in my guy.
Manny Pacquiao, a record 8 world title, the best fighter in the world.
The speed and the power is unlike anyone I've ever seen in my life. It's like an explosion when he hits you. Bang, 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 bang. When someone said, who's the next Manny Pacquiao? That's unfair. I don't think anyone will ever do what he's done. Ever.
I don't need anybody to tell me how great I am.
Mosley's been beaten 6 times. The book out on him.
Once again, the odds are against you.
You're a Hall of Famer. You have fought everybody. You feel like sometimes you're not recognized for your compliments.
I think sometimes some of the younger guys forget. They just need to be reminded.
Pound for pound, he's one of the best fighters in the world today.
I'm just so eager just to prove people wrong. Beating a guy like Manny Pacquiao will really turn some heads.
Mosley, this guy's such a warm smile, such a great personality. It's hard to believe he can be that kind of monster in the ring.
Fans expect Manny can win easily. It's very important to win this fight.
I'm coming to win. They got some shit Shane's all about.
Gotta be cool, relax, get it. Gotta be cool, relax, get it. He walked in this morning more relaxed and more on time. I said, wow. I told him that usually comes a little bit later.
Manny's mood this time around is a little bit different than the last two. He's a little more playful this time.
I'm always happy and excited to train hard because if I'm not excited, I'm not happy, well, I'm gonna stop boxing.
We have fun training, but when it's time to be serious, we're 100% there. We have a big fight coming up, and this is what we do. Get ready for big fights.
Hey, 12 rounds.
Yeah.
Leave it out.
Yeah. Hey.
Only second week, and he's already gone through 10 rounds without taking any rest periods. If he keeps going like this, man, we're gonna have a phenomenal fight.
Good job, man. I'm done. Good job.
That's it?
For today.
Are you sure about that?
For today. Unless Boo Boy's ready.
Oh, Boo Boy.
Some people like the attention. You know, people like to be around a lot of people to hype them up and to build their self-confidence. I like to be by myself. Boxing's a one-on-one sport. Just me and him.
I'm gonna wrap his hand at the fight, so I let him get accustomed to my rap.
I like less padding as possible.
Yeah, he wouldn't know it.
Nazim won't let me do it that way. I like to feel the impact of everything. You like that? This is a tampon. A pad. It's old school. A lot of old school fighters did this back in the day.
That's one of the things that I discovered when I first started working with Shane. And I was like, oh man, hold up. Now, fight time, I have to make the pad out of gauze.
This just makes it a little quicker. I've known Nazim for a long time. I chose him 3 fights ago. You know, him shredding Bernard Hopkins. You know, I like his philosophies. He's in there fighting mentally 100%.
He said they count me out against Margarita. They don't think I can beat him. They think he's going to end my career. And that first camp with Rita was so unbelievable. Him being a veteran and already being so acclaimed, he was so willing and so open to everything that it really pushed me back for a second. He was totally committed.
The Margarito fight, Shane beat that monster.
Standing in his height, grip around inside, and then swim without getting wet.
It was like he was unleashed, you know, it was a pit bull unleashed. And it was the same thing that we saw with the Oscar fights.
A lot of people didn't think that I could beat Oscar at the time because he beat everybody. When people say that I can't do certain things, I do like to strive and prove them wrong.
His goal was to become champion, and that's what he did.
I had to show the world, win, lose, or draw. I want them to know that I'm a true warrior.
Now, we're having kind of like a repeat performance of that whole build-up to the fight. Pacquiao's being hyped up as inhuman. A couple of years ago, who was Pacquiao? Now he's, you know, the greatest of all time.
When people start believing the hype, I think that it's just giving me energy.
No matter how far the odds are stacked against you, no matter how much better the other athlete is supposed to be, he can lose.
Bring that hand up directly at me, okay? So I get it in the frame, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Today, my girlfriend's in a photo shoot. It's fun to come down and check out her work.
But I get arrested for being a bad girl. You're such a cute little thing.
Okay, serious now. It's a very serious incident here.
This is probably my last time coming down to LA.
So nice.
As the fight gets closer, I gotta stay have a big brain, kind of seclude myself and stay focused.
I mean, these are gonna be smashing.
Yeah, that's crazy. He is such a warm-hearted person, but when it does get close to the fight, he's more of a monster. He gets very snappy and he's intense. He's intense with me. He's intense with everybody that's around him. It's just a fight.
That's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Thank you.
We're okay. What's that, baby?
Thank you, baby. It's a matter of not having distractions. My father boxed, so I know the sacrifice that boxers have to make.
All right, go get some rest, get ready for my thing now. I have to go to work.
Manny is very superstitious. He likes everything to be the same. So part of the sameness is my visit for a few days while he's training. This is Philippine hospitality, the best. Manny expects that every fight that he has that I will go to Pacquiao, spend a couple of days, check on everything. This now has become part of the tradition.
Yes, Lala, katatapos lang ng open media workout ng ating pambansang kamao na si Manny Pacquiao na dinaluhan ng mga miyembro ng iba't ibang media outfit at ni Top Rank CEO Bob Arum na talaga namang natuwa sa ipinakita ng pambansang kamao.
He looks incredible, and he's relaxed and so forth. So
he's happy.
Yeah, he's happy. It's amazing.
Every time that Manny is training here in Baguio, other people says that too many distractions, but when he is here, it's a very good feeling.
I don't think I've seen him look any better. I thought our Kodo camp was our best camp that we've ever had. I think this is above that.
You know, Mosley's a tough guy. He's never been knocked out. He's got a great chin. To put the icing on the cake, Manny needs to win this fight by knockout to show everyone in the world that we're better than that other guy, Mayweather. Mayweather couldn't knock Shane out. If we do, it just shows we have much, much more than he has.
Freddie! Everything going good here?
Great. Best we've ever had.
Good? Well, let's hope it continues. When's the basketball?
Starts tonight, the tournament.
Tonight? He plays on the thing, right?
Yeah.
When are you gonna? When is he gonna stop?
We get the agreement 4 weeks before.
All right.
So
well, he'll be in LA by then.
Yes.
I like basketball. There's a lot of good teams here, but I have my professional team, so it's getting hard to beat my team.
Manny Pacquiao! 1, 2, 3,
PNP Team Pacquiao, anti-house.
My second sport is basketball. I don't have fight. I'm not in training. I always play basketball.
I'm not a big fan of it. You know, the roll an ankle, you can jam a finger. Just too many different ways that Manny could end up getting hurt.
He knows what's at stake. You know, he's a grown man. He'll do what he wants. I'm not going to babysit Manny Pacquiao, that's for sure.
Get your toes a little bit, moving. Go the other way. The reason why is because my foot was already this way, and I had you this way already. Duck under. Changes it up, and it makes him confused. Now he has to readjust.
When we work out, we have a bond and we have a common goal. I want him to succeed. He wants me to do the same thing, and that brings us closer.
They seen the sugar. They're going to have to pay to see the spice, huh?
Brother Nazim, he gave me the name. My father's the sugar, and I'm the spice.
With Shane and then little Shane, the boxing has helped the whole family out. I am proud of my son.
Jack trained Shane as far back as I remember.
He was my first pupil. When he started to get interested in boxing was about 8 years old. But of course I used to box amateur boxing too. So I said, well, I can show you that because I know that. Shane had won everything up until the age of 11 or 12, and then that's when he had his first loss.
I was very just like, wow, how did this happen? You know, rather did lose than pretty much anything.
That broke his heart, but we got on track right away because the next guy had to pay for that. When Shane was about 12 years old, Sugar Ray Robinson and his wife came to some of Shane's shows, and Shane said, I'm going to train very, very hard, and I'm going to be one of the best sugars, one of the great sugars, too.
You know, this is his legacy. This is, you know, his life. So I'm very proud of him.
Going down in history as being one of the great fighters. It's just not, you know, I won the title and that's it. No, I'm going a step further than that.